I don't know. I don't know. I would tell you guys what just happened, but I don't know. The internet started glitching immediately, and then all of a sudden I went to go get this Ethernet, and then what happened here? Break. Maybe I switched to the Ethernet. You guys tell me how it's going. What a start to a How is 2022 gonna go show. I can flip on the Ethernet, or if you guys can see and hear me, let me know. Yeah, that seemed about right. How is the next year gonna go? And then breakdown, breakdown, worker, worker, breakdown. If my internet is fine and you guys are getting me clear, then I will just chill on this Wi-Fi. But otherwise, I can do the switch. You guys tell me. Brandy says she sees and hears me. Thanks, Brandy. It is so wild how life is changing and you don't stop it. You can't stop it. I'm going. Oh, I'm kind of pixelated. All right, hold on. Hang with me. Let's switch to this. This will help. You might lose me for a second, but it will be better in the end. It's gonna be good. Is that better? I bet it is. You guys let me know. Let me know if that is, if we've got some better Wi-Fi right now. Otherwise, I can go out, come back in, but it should be looking fresh to death right now. Okay. So I'm making plans to go home. I'm leaving tomorrow. You guys aren't going to see me on this show until Sunday. And I am texting with my best friends from home. And it is wild. It's a wild situation because I am the only single one. And you guys know that. And that's my life, and that is what it is. But going home used to mean like fucking party time, even when they were all in relationships. And I love all of their husbands and wives, and I all of my friends from home did an excellent job picking partners. It's incredible how well they did. But now they have babies. So we always do this big Wednesday night blowout. And this is the first year that multiple of them have babies. My group of my best girlfriends, one of them is pregnant and two of them have babies under 1. So it's wild because we're doing, instead of Wednesday night going out and partying, we're doing a dinner. And there's a lot of different factors that go into the dinner. Like, can we get our own room? Because there's no vax mandate in Massachusetts like there is out in California for restaurants where you have to get checked and they got to get home by 9 o'clock or whatever it is to relieve their babysitters. And you got to make plans in advance because you can't just on a whim pick up and go out to lunch with your friend. If they want to do that, they have to bring a place that the baby can go to, or you have to go somewhere outside, but it's really cold out. So that's not really an option. So they'd have to get a babysitter, which means that usually I have to go to them. But when I'm back home, I don't have a car, so they have to come to me. Usually I would just Uber, but Ubers aren't really a thing in Massachusetts right now because of all of the laws that were changed that made it so that you couldn't use surge pricing. And because you can't do that, the Uber stopped driving. And also Ubering back east right now during the pandemic is a little dicey. So for all of the reasons, it's just so different than it used to be. And I know that I've talked to you guys about this before, but they say that one of the keys factors to depression is living in the past. And I don't want to be somebody who lives in the past, even though some of my life in the past is really beautiful. I do think we look at a lot of it with rose-colored glasses. And, I think, wow, life used to be so amazing when we were all out together and it was us against the world and partying. And I had my man and they all had theirs and all this. And then, I say things like it was such an amazing time. And then you really think about all the cracks in that system. And I think about how I was on fucking drugs and that I was in a very unstable, um, unacceptable relationship where I was not being treated okay. And I, everything seems like it's amazing, but when you really think about the things and you're like, wow, okay, it's not really the past I want to go back to. It's a better future that I want to create. I don't know if that's relatable to any of you guys, but anytime I think about living in the past, I remind myself that it's not there that I want to go back to. The only part of the past that I really wish I could do is get my mom back, but can't do that. And so I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards. I just want to create a future in which forward is beautiful and forward is not just better than now, but is better than the best that I've already felt. And so you start looking at 2022. And I see a lot of YouTubers and a lot of influencers and a lot of people making comments like 22 is going to be the best year yet, or like, we've got this. Cheers to 2022. And I'm a really big believer in life is what you make it. That doesn't mean that you can, every choice is a choice that you make and no outside circumstances affect that. Obviously, we just had a fucking panini. We just had a whole pandemic that proved us like you can make choices and still the world might shut down. But life is about a series of choices. And so 2022 will not be the best year yet unless we do everything in our power to make it our best year yet. And that takes a little bit of preparation. It takes a little bit of planning. I am somebody who can implement change very fast. Sometimes I make decisions and I implement them the next day. Like the day I decided to make my bed, and then every day I made my bed and I never looked back. Or, when I decide, okay, I'm going to be eating really healthy as of tomorrow. I don't want to eat like this. And then you do that. I know not everybody makes decisions like that, but for me, I'm very good at making a choice and sticking to it. But when you're looking forward at an entire year, for me, and maybe for you guys, to me, it takes a little preparation because it's not just about implementing change. It's about figuring out what that change should be. That's the step that people don't really talk you through. Everybody talks about once you set your goals, going to the gym 3 times a week and I'm going to lose 5 pounds, or I'm going to write 4 scripts, and, people make those goals, but how should you figure out what those goals are going to be so that you can implement the right goals? Because sometimes we're not implementing the right goals into our life, and then we stick to things that actually aren't furthering us. And so I like to use this time, and it takes usually about a month. So we're right here for me to start thinking about what are the changes that I need to make in my everyday life, in my weekly life, in my monthly life, in my mentality, in my physicality, in my health, in my career, in my friendships, in my relationships. What are the changes that I need to make to get where I want to go? And then the question of where is it that I want to go? And so for you guys, I hope that you're doing things like this right now too. Start having those conversations with yourself so that at the end of the year, you're not rushed to make some kind of resolution. And people ask what your resolution is. And it's something like, I don't know, drink more water, which I'm not saying that's a bad resolution, but people sometimes just throw things out there because they feel like they need a resolution. And that's not the point of looking at a new year to me. The point of looking at a new year is to really assess your life, assess the areas that are lacking, figure out what you want to do, move forward. So it's not just an empty 2022 is going to be the best year yet. I can feel it. It's not about can you feel it? Can you do it? Is 2022 going to be the best year yet because you can do it? Because feeling it doesn't mean anything at all. You got to do it. And so I want to have some more conversations on this show so that we can start really thinking about this. And the more time you give yourself, the less pressure there is, because we're not on a hard deadline this second. In life, you're never on for goals. You're not on a deadline. You're able to make your own choices here. But I want to spend some time, a few weeks, figuring out how do I get where I want to be? What are those actual goals? What can I stick to? Making goals that are a stretch, but that I know I can hit. And those are some of the things that I'm thinking about. So yesterday, I put out on my social media, on my Instagram, I said, what is it that you guys want to see me accomplish in 2022 in terms of my career? I want to know whether you guys want me doing this show an hour a day, or whether it is doing 2 10-minute shows a day when big news drops, or doing just one story, so the story once a day, so it's shorter, but then putting more on my Patreon and really vamping up over there, talking about cannabis, talking about DC, talking about dating, which seemed to be a big one with people, doing more interviews, which I've kind of fallen by the wayside. And I was floored because usually when I do these Ask Me Anythings on my Instagram and people can write in, I get a lot of responses. I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm always humbled by how many people ask me things there and actually give a shit about me. And I get hundreds of people that write in. But this was maybe the most responded to that I've ever had, of people putting in what they want to see from me. And it made me feel reconnected in a way that I was so excited about, because what I took from that is that people want to see me. And that's something I haven't felt in a while. And that was really cool to feel. And then a lot of people were like, talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. What you pick is what you should talk about. And then other people were like, here are the things that I'm missing from you, and listed things. And of course, there was a lot of OnlyFans, feet pics, bikini pics, all of that. And hey, the bikini pics always come. But I've said very many times, OnlyFans is fucking great. That's not what I do. It's not, it's not what my job is. I like to talk. I actually feel weird. I'm not much of a picture. I'm awkward in pictures anyway. I do it all the time, but like, I'm not a model. I don't want to model. I don't want to take photos of me, and that doesn't bring me joy. Talking about things bring me joys. Making movies, all of that stuff. There's also things that you can control and things you can't. A lot of people in there said, I want to see you in more acting roles. I want to see you book. I want to see you on TV. I want to see you in movies. And I want those things too. But there's only so much of that I can control. I can keep writing scripts. I can try to make my own content. I can audition as much as I can. But I can't just make a hit TV show guaranteed. What I can guarantee are the things I talk about on this show or on the other shows that I'm on. So there's always those different kinds of goals. Some are like, here's what I would like to do. I would like to be I would like to be a series regular, but how you get there, very challenging. So some goals that you set really need to be, I can do this no matter what happens. I can accomplish this. And some goals are more like, I do want to be a series regular. What's the smaller goal of that? The smaller goal is that I have to find representation that I like. I've never been able to find representation that I feel like really works for me. I've had reps that I feel like have gone into business for themselves or don't really believe in me. And I need to find that. I need to be writing more, and I need to put myself on tape more. Things that I can control. So we can talk more about this throughout the month. I am going to be getting out of here relatively soon, because one of the things I can control is these artistic meetings that I've been having with Winston. He is coming here in a little bit, probably in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So I want to talk to you guys, check in with you. How are you feeling about all this? Let me go into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, and hear from y'all. What's going on in here right now on this November 18th? Shout out to my mentor, one of my closest friends, Kevin Undergaro. It is his birthday today. He is the one who built the studio for me and gave me so much love and support for the things in this studio. Couldn't do it without him. So shout out to Kevin. Used to be the host of The Tomorrow Show with me, started AfterBuzz TV, has been in my life. We met on an airplane for, I think, 11 years now. Pretty crazy. So yeah, a lot of great things. A lot of great things with him. Okay, going into the Streamlabs. Yesterday, right after the show, I missed Ash say I'm fluent in Spanish. Should I go see it in Spanish? I think he was talking about Encanto, because I didn't see it in Spanish. I don't know, but that sounds like it'd be cool, but maybe both ways, because I don't know who does the voices for which. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs says, hello and good day to you, Roxy. Sending well wishes, and I thank you for hanging out today. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm introspective and reflective today, and I'm doing okay. Thank you for hanging out. How are you? Peace, bunnies, hugs, and good stuff to you, your dad, Sky, Jet, Grammy, Papa, and your family. Be most excellent to yourselves and to each other. RJ and Rockstars. Bunnies to Avery Burke and Avery's mom. Rest in peace, Chris Burke. Hashtag 3 super rockstars forever. Way to go, Smets, and everyone who is still fighting to smash cancer. Stand against anti-Semitism. Stand against Islamophobia. Stand against Asian hate. I know that Black Lives Matter. Miles Cosgrove, Brett Hankus, Jonathan McNally. Arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor, all three of them for killing Breonna Taylor, not for the bullets that missed. I hope that today is the day, justice for all the people who've lost their lives due to excessive force. Roxy and Rockstars, who show up to give their support whenever, however they can. Thank you for being a friendly support and pillar of strength for the people around you. Everyone who's battling, keep fighting. You're a winner. Every win for you is a win for all. I hope you each continue breathing in golden sparkles, bring in love and blow out stress and yucky energy with each inhale and exhale to break apart, remove all types of energetic blockages so you attain balance. Be brave, be you, be awesome because you are. Being unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including strangers, whether it's on the internet or not, as well as being kind, caring, and fully unique makes you humane, worthy, and a cozy fire to be near. You're remarkable, a priceless treasure and inspiration. Thank you, Glenn, my dear. Brennan Marr in the Streamlab says, hello there, Roxy the Rockstar. Much love to you. Thanks, Brennan Marr. Appreciate it. Leonard Kim says, what's up, Dimple Tits? Roxy, I hope you're doing well. How's your day going? Okay, thank you for asking. Did you have a brutal hangover? I actually, because I stayed up until about like 4 or 5 in the morning and I drank a ton of water and tea and stuff. I was actually okay this morning, which is surprising because I was toasty last night. I'm digging the reflective and insightful stream. The hair looks gorgeous. The volume is looking great. Let's go, Pats. Yeah, I know. I can't believe that the Pats are on tonight and not Sunday when I'm home with my family. I'm really freaking annoyed about that. But it is what it is. And always excited for the Patriots in general. Also in the Streamlabs coming through from Mike K, who said, just wanted to give a shout out to Joshua from the World Girls last night. Sharing his news and him doing him is awesome. Go Joshua. Completely agree. Love that about Joshua. Love anybody who opens up about intimate experiences, sexual experiences, emotional experiences, whatever they're going through, and talks to us and explains in that we've helped them because that's them helping other people so that we can be more open and honest about these topics. So completely, Mike. Glenn Caesar says, may you each get to smile and laugh out loud like a child at least once a day, today and every single day for the rest of your lives so that you glow in your flow. Be you always and in all ways. There's no one better at being you than you. Hashtag be an anomaly. Yes, with that Sir Joker reference. May you fill your never-ending goblet of happiness and joy and get to drink from it whenever, wherever you can. I hope you remember to say to yourself, I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm fully unique, I'm worthy. My story is important, deserves to be seen and heard. And may you breathe in more golden sparkles of love as you inhale and blow out stress and yucky energy whenever, wherever you need to in each of your days, your weeks, your months, and even your years. Remember, we're all still alive, so be you, sparkling diamond. Thank you. Hitman Hudson in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider says, I know I've been hyping up this show a lot in Streamlabs, but Wheel of Time comes out tomorrow. Let's freaking go. Everybody keeps saying this is not the new Game of Thrones, but the original Game of Thrones. And I'm like, what does that mean, Basil? I've got to know more. So I'm for sure checking in on that because you're hyped on it and I'm hyped also. So yes. Going back into the Streamlabs, Glenn Caesar says, I hope you live in serenity and actually get to see and feel or perceive this yellow and green energy, colored energy, sparkles of happiness and joy manifesting in your day-to-day life today, tomorrow, the next day, and beyond, so that you glow and radiate for all to see. Thanks, Glenn. I'm going to try. I love yellow, and I'm in green. Jimmy Nails in the Streamlabs with that big support. Thank you, Jimmy. Says, 2022 is the year of put up or shut up. 2021 presented me with a lot of opportunities. Now it's on me to make use of them. Wow, that's interesting, Jimmy. I like that for you. That includes the good things you were talking about last night. I can't wait to know what you and Winston are working on. It will kill. We're actually working on 2 different things right now. We're very excited about both of them. But yes, I love working with Winston. I wonder where he is. Let me check in on his ETA so I know how long I can be here with you guys. Winston, what's your ETA? He goes, Christian and I live relatively close to each other. And so he goes from shooting at Christian's to here. That's why we make it this time and works. But sometimes Christian's shows are at kind of different times. So I never know when he's going to be here. A new guy in Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Hi, new guy. Would you rather be cast as Catwoman or Black Cat? I thought you were going to say, or Black Canary, who you guys know is a big, I was going to say hero of mine, but that's not a fair way of assessing Black Canary. A big dream of mine. So I'm a much bigger DC person than I am a Marvel person, although I love Marvel. So I would need to know more about Silver and Black Cat and all that. But to answer the question with the knowledge that I have at this moment in time, Catwoman. But, I wouldn't want to follow up Zoe Kravitz. I'm trying to look up more about Black Cat. Let's see. Black Cat, upcoming live action crime superhero based on Sony's Spider-Man universe. Black Cat, Silver Sable, that show Silver and Black. Yeah. I got to know more about powers and all of that. Let me know. What do you guys think? Appreciate the question, though. The answer is I'd be damn lucky to play anybody. Get in your questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Winston hasn't responded yet, so you guys have me for a little longer. Talk to me about your 2022s. How are you guys feeling? Is there a big shift you think you need to make? Is there a lot of little shifts you think you need to make? For me, part of it's definitely staying the course and being more patient, which I lack patience. I don't know if I even need to be more patient or be more easy on myself when things aren't happening quickly. And then part of it is about really implementing change and being willing to adapt if those changes are not working in the way that I hoped. Going into the Streamlabs, Pink Sweets in the house, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Pink Sweet says, oh, hi. I've definitely been regressing lately. Low energy and crying a lot. I feel you on this, Pink Sweets. Just getting horrible news left and right. But it is what it is. In 2022, I hope to travel more. I hope you're well. Bye. Hi, Pink Sweets, babe. I feel this in my soul. There's been a lot of stuff going on recently. And at the end of the year, it's a challenging time. The holidays are weird. When you're happy, there's nothing more beautiful and incredible than the holiday season. But when you're not well, the holidays can feel like such an empty, lonely, fucked up time. And I don't know if that has anything to do with what you're talking about at all. I hope that you get to travel more too. Maybe set some mini goals to see if you can hit that easier. Like you hope to do 2 day trips somewhere or 1 3-day venture somewhere. Try to break that down so that you can try to actually financially and days wise, time wise, actually accomplish that. And how would that be? Let me know any other questions, comments, concerns that you guys have. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, super chat in. Shifts seem to be happening for me lately. Brandy, but here's what's so incredible about that. There was a time not too long ago, and I want you to remember this because I hope things are great for you always. But there was a time not too long ago where you said to me you knew it was always going to be like this. You were in the darkness. Granted, you had a lot of really fucked up things happen to you. A lot of people died at once. A lot of people died in general. A lot of struggles working at the laundromat during the pandemic. A lot of things going on all around. And I remember you feeling like there was no light at the end of the tunnel. You were always going to be in the darkness. And that is something that our brains trick us and they lie to us. And when we are in the darkness, we think it will always be like this. And that's not the truth. That's a lie. And so whenever you are feeling a shift coming for better, and whenever you are starting to get out of the darkness, remember that lie that your brain previously told you and negate it with facts. I previously thought I would never be okay again. And now I am okay. So anytime I'm feeling like that ever again in the future, if I'm feeling like I am never going to be okay again, I'll remember that I had felt like that in the past and then there wasn't okay. So Brandy says, I know. And that's a lesson to everybody in here, to every one of you guys. Going back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. And I just saw Winston just texted me that he's here. So I'm going to go after this. Leonard Kim says, it's not necessarily a 2022 goal and more of a however long it takes goal, but moving to LA is the number one goal. Oh, that's great. Set mini goals for yourself. Mini goals. Traveling is also a goal, regardless of this year. Your friendly reminder, Simu Liu is on SNL Saturday. He's going to kill it. I'm very excited about that. Thank you for that, Leonard Kim. As I am getting out of here, let me respond to Winston. I'm just going to say, hey, okay, I'm still on air because I didn't know when you were coming. I actually don't know what you're talking about. I'm probably living in a hole right now, but coming to the door ASAP. Going into the Streamlabs, Glenn Caesar said, Roxy, safe journeys to and from wherever you go. I hope you and your family have a wonderful day celebrating your mom's birthday. Cheers and happy birthday to Lori Stryer. Thank you so much. As always, I'll raise a glass to her. Lori's the best. Lori's number one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that is in 2 days. In 2 days. I'm excited that I get to be home with my sister for that. So as we get out of here, this is just a reminder to start thinking about these things. Just let them start processing, start thinking. Thank you to all of you guys who are in here. Thank you. Shout out to Brandy, Emmanuel, Pink Sweets, Andrew Thomas, Jimmy Nails, Glenn Caesar, Ryan Payne, to John Bainbridge, Joseph Ashley, John Perillo, Kareem Yamout. Is that a new name I see in here? Aaron Hall, to King Sport Cal, and all of you guys, Thunder God Cairo, Steve Cauldron. I appreciate you guys for being here. Kurt Higgins, Redford Reddington, all of the people. So much love to you guys. Gregory Castillo. Stay safe, stay sane. Put down the toilet seat and lid. We don't want those flumes. Don't trump with the Holocaust. Make your bed. Brett Miles Jonathan, arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. I love you guys, and I will see you on Sunday. If not before, we'll see. And until then, start thinking about these things because we got some time, but it will creep up on us. Much love, and see you later.